Hello, my name is Professor Richard Crisp and I'm an expert in the field of social and organisational psychology. I've spent the last 30 years studying the psychology of teams, groups and social influence. I'm fascinated by teams and organisations, why they fail and why and when they work at their best. We know that how we identify and engage with our teams, our colleagues, the organisations in which we work, we know this has a big impact on how happy, motivated and productive we are. But is there something deeper that determines our connection and commitment to those with whom we work? I've been increasingly convinced that our core values play a key role in creating deep and lasting commitment to the organisations we work for. On the one hand, it's hard to see how values interact with organisational identities. Values are inherently personal, largely immutable and often formed from childhood experiences. However, while our personal values, those deeply held attitudes and convictions that define the person we are, may be relatively fixed and stable, the environments in which we work are not. They are ours to create and co-create. They emerge from the constellation of individual values of those who comprise our teams, but they can also be directed, moulded and defined by strategy and intent. Crucially, understanding the alignment between individual values and collectively espoused organisational values opens a window to an incredibly powerful predictor of team cohesion, personal fulfilment and performance. It's important to note here that there's no one right set of values for individuals or organisations. Different organisations will benefit from different values. For instance, trust and accountability will be very important for financial services, curiosity for education, selflessness for charity. Indeed, we are guided by different values at different times. Risk-taking may be more useful during economically stable times, while compassion and conservation may be more suited to economic downturns. The importance of each value will likely vary according to organisational culture, the type of business and the specificity of teams. What is important is that organisations will function better and workers will feel happier and more included when there is value alignment. This notion is derived from what we know of the core motives of the human mind that have evolved over time. As I outline in my book, The Social Brain, our brains have evolved to seek the security of consistency, clarity and certainty, those characteristics of our environments that make it easier to predict what will happen to us next. For our ancestors, being able to form stable, predictable mental models of the world would have meant they would have survived for longer. Alignment, the degree to which things fit together, is a manifestation of this clarity. It provides the sense of security that the social brain craves to ensure its survival. Modern behavioural evidence supports the importance of value alignment. Research has shown how congruence between organisational values and individual values affects satisfaction, commitment and cohesion. In contrast, misalignment in values can cause tensions in teams. This is because an individual who is not aligned with their team will be less likely to engage in behaviours such as voluntarily going the extra mile, which so many teams depend upon. So in sum, whether employees' values align with their team and organisation or not can be critically important for team harmony, cohesion and fulfilment.